Hi everyone, it's Eva Pietrzak here from Abundant Results Coaching, and today I'd love to talk to you about the difference between employee and successful entrepreneurial mindset and what it really takes to develop that kind of mindset. See, when I moved on to my business, the biggest change that needed to happen was inside of me, inside of my mindset. I didn't know how to be successful entrepreneur. To be honest, I don't know of schools that teach you how to be successful entrepreneur. I personally studied finance. I was first and second in Ireland in my finance exams in ACCA, but I had no idea about earning money and running a business, and nobody actually taught me how to do this. So there's a big reason why most businesses fail, and that's because our mindset doesn't catch up with what we want to do, running successful business. So I'd love to talk to you about several characteristics of a successful entrepreneurial mindset. The first thing is successful entrepreneur has a vision, and that vision is bigger than that person. And we call that a C-type goal. It's a vision of what you truly want for the business and for yourself. That vision needs to really excite you and scare you at the same time. If you don't have a goal as an entrepreneur, you're not going to grow a lot. Like you might start a business, but you're probably not going to push it. You're probably not going to do what it takes to actually develop it. So having a big vision and having crystal clear goal of where you're going with your business is number one priority. A successful entrepreneur is a visionary. So a successful entrepreneur has a vision of what you want, and you actually know how to turn that into reality. If you look back on, let's say, on Think and Grow Rich, the study, 20 years of study of 500 most successful people, all of those successful people were visionaries. They knew exactly what they wanted, and they moved forward towards it every single day. The second thing that successful entrepreneurial mindset involves is discipline. Now, I know, when you're an employee, you probably don't have to discipline yourself that much. I mean, I remember I did have to get to work and I did have to get my job done, but I didn't have to be extremely disciplined. Now, some of your jobs might require that. But as an entrepreneur, if you want your business to grow, you've got to discipline yourself. You've got to, within the time that you're working, and that doesn't mean you have to work 24/7, but within the time that you're working, you have to be super disciplined. And there's a way to develop discipline and persistence, because this is a habit. And that habit, you've got to have it. If you want to be successful in entrepreneurship, running your own business, you just have to have discipline. There is no other way. The third thing that successful entrepreneur has is successful habits. So literally, you look at your habits of what it takes to actually create successful business, and you turn your current habitual behaviors of an employee into successful money generating business growing habits. So for instance, one of those habits, over 60% of your time spent on the business should be spent on sales. And if you're not selling, then obviously the business is not growing, and maybe it's stagnating or not even happening. And the truth is that if you really focus on developing that habit of more and more sales and effective sales and being better and better at doing that, obviously your business is going to grow. And in my other video some time ago, I recorded successful habits of entrepreneurs. I'm just going to go through them very briefly. So there's three arenas of working on the business, working in the business, and working on yourself. Working on the business is strategy. If you're just working, doing daily activities, and you don't step back and look at how do I move my business forward, it's just not growing. It's pretty much the same level or going backwards. Working in the business is all your daily activities. So serving your clients, searching for new clients, or sales, anything that you do that is daily activities. And hopefully you're looking strategically at offloading those activities that are not producing money and that you're not good at on a daily basis. But if you're not, well, that would be part of your working on the business habit. And the third one is working on yourself. Now, I have to say, for me, that was the biggest breakthrough. I had no idea. I'm a doer. I'm action oriented. I think all I need to do is get the job done. But the truth is, if I don't develop myself as a leader, if I don't develop my mindset on a daily basis, so I do that through personal development, through thinking into results process, which is a leadership training process. And if I don't do that on a daily basis, my results are not growing. I need to develop myself. I need to keep growing. I need to keep training myself. I need to keep getting better and better psychologically to run my business. And when I grow, my business grows. So these are several habits of several things that successful people, several characteristics that successful entrepreneur has. So we have a vision, we have discipline, and we have superb habits. Now, it's our job as successful entrepreneurs to look at our habits every day and actually start changing them. The truth is most entrepreneurs don't have time for that, or maybe don't pay attention to that. And the truth is, as Albert Gray says, successful person does what failures don't like doing, and they make it a habit. So literally, when you commit a little bit of your day to discovering what do I need to change, what sort of habits I have that are stopping me from running successful business, and what sort of habits I want to generate in order to grow my business and turn them into habits. Habit is like brushing teeth. You don't have to think about it. You feel awkward if you don't do it. I mean, imagine developing a habit of successful sales every day. You're actually going to start feeling off if you don't do that. Now, one other thing that successful entrepreneur has that I wanted to cover with you is attitude. Really upbeat, creative, amazing attitude. One of the biggest challenges that people have, entrepreneurs that come to me and are looking for up-leveling their business, they fluctuate. Whenever their results fluctuate, their attitude fluctuates. So when sales go down, their mood goes down. And when their mood goes down and they start expecting results they don't like, then the sales go down even further. And one of the biggest breakthroughs that I've had learning how to be a successful entrepreneur is how to control my mindset, regardless of what happens outside, regardless of what happens with my sales, regardless of what happens with my events, regardless of what happens with my clients, regardless of what happens or what other people say or do. I've got to be in charge of me. I have to be the captain of my own boat, because if I stay in charge of me and I focus on my goals and I focus on solutions, they start flowing towards me. So I don't lose it over small things that are happening outside. Now, I have to be honest with you, I sometimes do lose it for several hours, but then after those several hours, I know exactly what to do to shift my attitude, and then solutions start flowing and ideas start flowing how to get the result that I truly want. So these are several things that successful entrepreneurs need to develop to be successful entrepreneurs. And this is if you're someone that is employee and you want to develop side income, side business, or you want to actually have your own business, you've got to develop entrepreneurial mindset. Otherwise, you're going to be working extremely hard for many, many years. And the truth is, it might not even work. If you don't swap your psychology into successful entrepreneurs' psychology, it's going to be hard work. And what I wanted to say, the quickest way to develop that psychology, even for those of you that already have businesses and you want to multiply them and you want to up-level them, maybe you want to have more time for your family and for pursuing your passions and hobbies, and you would like to streamline your business and still keep growing income, but actually have certain amount of time in your diary to spend with your loved ones. If you want to do that, you've got to start working on your mindset. There is no quicker way that I know of, and this way actually allowed me to multiply my income 6 times within the last 2 years, doing what I love, running successful business, and pretty much not working harder or longer than I used to when I'm working as an employee. So one of the things that I wanted to suggest to you, we have a special event coming up this Wednesday. It's called Maximize Your Income and Get Some Time Back. It's a special event for entrepreneurs. I've become very passionate about helping people how to multiply their income and also how to develop simple habits that can bring your business to another level. So I've decided to do these events every couple of months, and the upcoming one is happening this Wednesday. So have a look at the bottom of this video if you can be with us in Dublin and you'd like to learn more about what it takes for you to develop entrepreneurial mindset, or even if you are entrepreneur right now, to bring your entrepreneurial skills and results and find finances to another level, then come and join us. So I hope you guys got some food for thought. If you're currently entrepreneurs or you want to be entrepreneurs, really have a look for a mentor that can train your mindset to become one, because you're saving yourself 10 years of struggle. Or pretty much, like a lot of entrepreneurs that I know that haven't jumped in with the mindset, they pretty much do their business for several years, they don't achieve the results they want, and they go back to work. So if you want to avoid that and really get yourself insurance policy, get a mentor. You can even talk to me about how to change your mindset to really match the results and goals in your business that you want to create. So thank you so much and have a fantastic week. I hope to see some of you this Wednesday. Take care.